Hello, this is Kate, and this is your weekly tarot card reading. And today I'm going to be using the Hanson-Roberts Tarot. And I just want to get a nice overview of the week ahead and get an idea of, what kinds of things we've got to look forward to, if there's anything we need to be aware of, that kind of a thing. Okay, so I'm going to start with the first card, which is going to represent Monday and Tuesday of the upcoming week. Woo, my favorite card, Ace of Pentacles. So Ace of Pentacles is all about new beginnings, so it's a nice way to start the week. You're starting the week fresh. It's a fresh start. It's a new beginning. And the Ace of Pentacles to me is all about becoming clear on what your purpose is. And for some of you, this might be really grand, like, becoming clear on your life purpose or getting some ideas and some confirmation and insight about what your life purpose is. And for some of you, it might be less dramatic. So it just might be that feeling that you get when you feel like you're in the right place at the right time, doing what you're meant to be doing. And you feel like you're, just doing what you came here to do. So you have that sense of purpose and doing the right thing. But the Ace of Pentacles comes to, I see it as coming to give us confirmation that we are on the right path, even if we tend to doubt ourselves sometimes, and even if we feel like things aren't as crystal clear as we want them to be. The Ace of Pentacles comes to tell us that regardless of how we feel about that, we are on the right path, and everything will be revealed in the right time. Okay. So the next card represents the middle of the week. So this is, Wednesday, Thursday. And we've got Knight of Cups. And Knight of Cups is, to me, it's such an exciting card because it's all about following your dreams, following your intuition, and taking the path that calls most strongly to you. And, traveling on the path of your heart, and going in the direction that, you feel pulled. And a lot of us, we might be in a situation where we feel like we're kind of at a crossroads in our life, and we feel like we have a lot of options in front of us and a lot of different things we could pursue and different directions we could take. And sometimes it's hard to know which direction to take. And the Knight of Cups comes to us to remind us to listen to the path that holds the most joy for you, and listen to that inner calling. So what excites you? And this isn't always clear right away, but what, don't think about what you should do or what other people would, be impressed with. This card is really about separating your ego from your desires. So don't do something that's going to fulfill your ego and kind of build up your ego, but do something that really comes from that place of the heart, basically. So something that really comes from that center of desire and joy, and follow your inner guidance with that. So this is all about listening to your intuition and taking the path that just calls to you. So the path of the heart. So the next card is going to represent the weekend. And I just want to say the first two cards, I see them being very, very, interconnected, and they're all about, life purpose, listening to your intuition as you walk down that path, and, following your heart and not someone else's dreams. And then the last card to represent the weekend, and this is kind of a downer card. We've got Nine of Swords. And Nine of Swords comes up when we are overthinking something. So if we're really trying hard to figure something out and we're overthinking it, and overthinking can, cause us to have restless nights where, we don't get a good night's sleep. And it can also cause us to kind of get paranoid and start, going over things in our past, and it could be just something that you said, the day before to a friend, and you're thinking, oh, did I say the right thing? Should I have said that? Or, and kind of regretting things and worrying about the future, worrying how things are going to turn out. So this is really it's come up to warn us that sometimes our mind can be somewhat unhealthy, and it can kind of gravitate to that obsessive thinking and worrying and going over past events. And the key with this card is to be aware. And so that's why this card has come up. It's saying, be aware that your mind, things are going along nice and smoothly here. Things are working out. Things are good. You're following your heart. You're doing things that excite you, that bring you joy. And then we come to the Nine of Swords. And this is where, the ego and the mind kind of rear its head and can cause some kind of internal struggles for us. But if you're aware of this and you catch your mind early, you can climb out of that negative thinking pattern. And the swords in this card, it's been said that the swords represent a ladder, and the ladder of, ascending out of that pattern of destructive thinking or, worrying and despair and that kind of a thing. So if you catch it early, you have a really good chance of being able to ascend out of it. So that's the key. The key is basically awareness. So just pay attention to your thoughts, watch your thoughts, and try to get a sense of kind of separation between you and your mind and you and your worries. And that will let you observe what your worries are, rather than become your worries and be totally overtaken by your worries. So I just want to take a quick step back and look at all three of these cards at once and see if anything else jumps out at me. And I get a real sense like this week is about moving forward. With the Knight of Cups in the center, I see us moving forward on our path, and it's both the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups to me make me think of our spiritual path. So moving forward on our spiritual path, and part of moving forward on your path means that eventually along the way you're gonna have to come up against something that tries to block your way. So if you think of like adventure tales and fairy tales and stuff like that, when anytime anyone was on like some kind of big epic journey, there would be periods of progress and then periods of having to battle an ogre or something like that, or tame a dragon. There's always those like challenges. And so the Nine of Swords is just simply signifying a challenge along your path, and part of walking the spiritual path and part of following your heart and going down that path is about confronting those things when they come up, and not just getting rid of them. So not just like suppressing your mind and trying to ignore it, but to actually grow from it and learn from it and become much more stronger and have more of a freer, expanded vision of life because of that roadblock, not in spite of it. Okay, so that's been your weekly tarot card reading, and if you want, you can check out my website, dailytarotgirl.com, and there's lots more information on learning how to read tarot cards on there, and tarot card spreads and meanings and all kinds of fun stuff. So thank you so much for joining me, and have a beautiful week.